Hello YouTube, I'm back. Welcome to another episode of Chucky Monster's Garage. It's been a while, I know that, so I've been working on the Chevy cheeseburger challenge and I finally completed it all but one part, which I'm waiting for to dry right now. And it's been a journey with this one. But I'm going to show you what I did. Okay, this is the original one that I built a long time ago. And I'm going to show you a lot of the flaws. Okay, here we go. Well, first of all, it's missing a lot of parts. I didn't install anything correct, and I hand painted a lot of this trim. You can see it looks like crap. If you get close up on it, you can see all the flaws I had. I hand painted the seats. Let me see if I can show you how bad they are. I mean, the camera's kind of making it look good. I don't know why, but there you go. See how bad it looks. I tried doing bare metal foil, didn't come out good either. Glue on the window. This window's broken. I don't know if you can see it. Down here it's got glue. And again, the paint around the trim's not nice. But this is the better part of the car, so the trunk, I just painted it red. I didn't do anything to it. It looks like plastic. And it's a 60 Impala. I mean, there's so much you can do with this kit. I had an issue with this kit with the side chrome. It did not come out right. I broke it actually. The paint would have been a cool paint job if I knew how to paint at that time. I mean, it's orange pilled, it's not sanded or buffed right or nothing. And all the touch-up work I did here sucked. I do like the wheels that come with this kit though. And you can see the super glue haze on the rotor here. It doesn't look good, which I would never do now. Now I know about super glue and chrome and super glue in windows, and I know I don't even use super glue on that kind of stuff anymore. I use Hypo G, I think, cement. It's like watch stuff. It works really good. And that there I learned off of I think it was Classic Plastics 101. So much to be learned on YouTube. I mean, it's endless. These kits, I don't know if anybody out there has ever built these. They have a fitment issue with the body and the chassis. And this is the second, or I built two of them already, and they all don't fit no matter what you do. I mean, I took the new one I built, I took it and I built that chassis 3 times in order to get it to fit down as close as I did, and it's still not 100% correct. I didn't put a license plate on here. All this stuff is gone over time. I mean, I know everybody out there is like, well, I'll save the kit because it shows how far you've been. I'll probably save it, but I'm going to put it up. It's not going on my shelf. It's just, it looks like trash. But here again, I had an issue with the side molding. I didn't know how to hold them down or get creative about putting them on. You'll see the new one that I did, how much it's changed. And again, we had fitment issues down here in the bottom. Okay. I might have built 2 kits before this. I just don't have them, I don't think. Look at the bare metal foil I tried. I just didn't know what I was doing. It looks like crap. I mean, it looks like I threw it on there. Some of the interior doesn't look half bad, but again, I didn't know how to flock anything, so now I flock just about everything I do. Let's get to the motor part of this. Well, let's look at the grill next. I didn't blackwash it. Now I blackwash everything. It just looks like a piece of plastic, you know. The headlight's not on straight. You can see it's turned. You can see how this headlight is hazed in there. This one's hazed over here. And I don't know how I got that one right, but it still moved, and you'll see in the next video how the other one come together. The bumper's all hazed down here from super glue, which again I told you that's an issue that I had back then. I didn't know even what was causing that issue back then. And let's look at the motor here. Plug wires they're kind of a mess. I didn't know how to lay them down back then. I don't even know what I used, but this is not the correct stuff. I didn't paint the air cleaner. Well, yeah, I did, but it's not right. Let's see. It just looks cheap, you know. It just kind of looks cheap. There's glue everywhere. I mean, you might not be catching it now, but there is glue everywhere in the model. I didn't detail anything. The alternator's not detailed. Heck, I just painted that black. What the hell? Keeps getting... I didn't run fuel lines. I didn't really know how, I guess. The battery, man, it's pretty hard. I didn't run lines to that. It just looks like crap. Let's see if it focuses in. Is it gonna focus? There you go. Just doesn't look good. Looks like I finger painted some of this stuff. Again, the front windshield's got glue on it. I don't know if you can spot it, but there's glue up there. I don't even... What was I thinking? Alright, here we go. Let's flip the bottom over. Let's flip it over like that. Okay, here you go. Check it out. I think I was attempting weathering it, but it didn't come out good. You see brush strokes everywhere. That looks like crap. Just doesn't look right. All the fitting or all the shackles and stuff for the exhaust ain't even detailed. Nothing's detailed. Let me see. There's no drive shaft in this car. What was I thinking? Glue everywhere. You can see glue all down there. I mean, it just I didn't know how to use the super glue, I think. The brush strokes all over. I spray a lot of stuff now. It just looks a lot neater. I didn't paint the bottom of the interior tub. You can see the line going down the transmission and the oil pan. I didn't seal it. I didn't do any putty on it or sand it or nothing. It just looks like crap. That, I can't believe I would even do that as a beginner. That just doesn't look good at all. And there's yet glue everywhere, and the writing's still on the car. I never sanded it off, the molding, the copyright stuff. Never even thought about it. The exhausts have flashing all over them. I would never do that now. Absolutely no detail in the power steering or anything, tie rods, nothing. I mean, just looks like crap. There's glue. I mean, look at all that glue in there. I don't know what I was thinking. Look at the glue. I mean, just look. Let me see if I can get it to focus for you. Just glue everywhere. It's almost like I was on drugs when I built this model or something. Anyway, enough of this model. It's giving me a headache. Actually, it's making me laugh. Okay, this is what I'm doing now. This is the new one. I two-toned the top, put a photo etch kit on there, and look at that, the side trim is actually on the car. What do you know? I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of this. I mean, obviously it's way better. I mean, look at the paint. See the shine coming off of there? I'm using testers on here. I use dupe color base on here, both. I have keys on the dashboard. I put them on the dash this time, not in the ignition. Let's see. There you go. There's my keys. I still got, you know, like flocking dust on the windshield, which I'll take it off later. It's just floating around still inside there. I really like the color of this car. I'm still gonna detail this. I got the bare metal foil, or not bare metal foil, but I got photo etch parts to go on here, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna paint them. But look at my side trim and how nice it looks. I mean, it came out nice. I actually didn't use the sticker that came with the car. I used the bare metal foil, or not bare metal foil. Why do I keep saying that? I used the photo etch parts right here, detailed them up, and I painted that insert, and it looks a lot better. There's some of my bare metal foil work now. I mean, looks much better. Okay, let's see. Let's look at my grill. This is how I'm going to display the car. I don't really hinge a lot of my stuff, and I don't know why. I did hinge the last car, didn't it? It came out good. I should hinge this one too. I got the photo etch emblem. The lights aren't all hazed up on here. They actually look like headlights, and they're not crooked. Nothing's hazed on this car. I actually had to buy 2 kits to complete this car, and the reason why is because I broke the rear windshield putting it in. Here's the engine detail. I didn't put the air cleaner on it. It's in the trunk, and I'm going to display the air cleaner on the side of the car here just because the detail on the motor. And you'll see. There you go. And as you can see now, I wire everything. I run fuel lines. I ran a fuel line to this car. And the fuel fittings, I like these fuel fittings. I don't know if you guys have ever seen them, but right here, it's actually, I buy them at Michael's in the beads section, I think. And it just looks like a copper fitting or something. That's kind of cool. The battery looks much different than the other one did. The belts ain't all glossy. They look like a real belt in there. And the wiring looks good. I actually ran brake lines to this car from the master cylinder. You can see I got the cooling coils in there. Fuel lines ran to this car. I got a photo etch cap, which I got a detail in the middle. Still, I should have did that. I forgot. No horns in there. Okay, let me turn this around a little bit, show you the other side of it. Again, I did have fitment issues down here. It doesn't fit just a little bit. I don't even think I had door handles on the other car. Here the door handles. I should put the locks on still. And I mistrimmed the bare metal foil right there, but I think I can live with it. There you go, some of the detailing on the side trim. There you go. The interior, well, let's look at the trunk and then I'll show you the interior. I like the way the interior came out in this car. I got an extra, well, here's the rear. I didn't use the long tail lights. I used the short ones. I like those. This looks more stock. License plate in there. And now, like I said, the air cleaner's in here. It's detailed. It's just sitting in here. I'm thinking about entering this in Desert Scale Classics. I flocked the trunk. You can see it's not all plastic looking like the other one was. Let's see if I can focus this right so you can see how nice the trunk looks. It looks pretty nice. There you go. Well, enough of that. Let me shut the trunk. I didn't hinge this trunk, which I might go back and hinge them. I just don't. I don't know why. It's the trait, I guess. Bare metal foil emblem on the back. Again, I like the way the paint came out. Paint came out nice. That Testor's is some pretty good stuff. And it dries the way I like it to dry. It doesn't feel soft or like electrical tape or texture or whatever. Okay, here's the interior. I flocked the floor and the seats, the inserts of the seats this time. There you go. And the dash. And there's a flaw right here because I had to take this interior tub apart twice, and I noticed that when it was all together, and it kind of bums me out. But I mean, it's a nice shelf model. I mean, I don't know if it's show quality. I mean, I might put it in the Desert Scale Classics because I got a couple cars I'm going to stick in there. I know this video is getting long, so I'm going to end it soon. Steering wheel's got a photo etch part insert on there. Let me see if it'll focus. There you go. Well, fellas, that's... Oh no, hold on. We get the bottom of this car. Okay. This video's long. I am sorry for this. Hey, it's got a drive shaft. What do you know? I metallized the bottom gas tank. You can tell all the flashing's gone, all the fittings are painted, how much cleaner this car looks than the last car I did. And look at that, there's no seam. What do you know? And I think this video is pretty much done. Alright, fellas, so I think we're done. This is the longest video I've ever made, so I think next I might do a truck. I'm not sure. I'll put another video up maybe tomorrow of the next project I'm doing. And you guys take care and have a good weekend. Alright, bye.